An engineer by trade, Ted Lemoff made 4 career stops over 18 years before settling in at the National Fire Protection Association, where he offered direction and clarity on safety codes and standards for 25 years. Prior to joining NFPA in 1985, Lemoff jokes that he kept America clean, colorful, and overweight, referring to employers such as Procter & Gamble, Sun Chemical, and Table Talk Pies. At NFPA, Lemoff served to the benefit of the propane industry, overseeing the Liquefied Petroleum Gas Code and the National Fuel Gas Code as staff liaison. Lemoff developed and maintained formal training programs on NFPA 58 and NFPA 54 over the years. At NFPA, Lemoff was valued for his ability to see the big picture at committee meetings. On many occasions, he brought committee members together through his catchphrase, "Mr. Chairman, if I might suggest." The words brought focus to NFPA meetings at times when individual differences stood to slow committee progress. Lemoff recognized, too, that his function was not to make standards, but to get committees to work towards standard development. Still, Lemoff's contributions were not limited to committee meetings. Lemoff took a similar approach as the editor of the Liquefied Petroleum Gases Handbook and the National Fuel Gas Code Handbook, steering those publications through a combined 14 editions. Lemoff led the Liquefied Petroleum Gas Handbook through 8 editions, growing it considerably as editor. The handbook reached 507 pages by 1992 and 593 pages by 2008, expanding in part because Lemoff wanted to provide context to codes and standards. Rather than simply conveying what the code was, Lemoff carved out space to explain why codes were drawn up in the first place. He took this approach to ease the minds of industry personnel and code enforcers who might have lingering questions about a standard. As editor, Lemoff also incorporated photographs and illustrations to offer clarity. According to him, it's one thing to write the code and fully another to take the time to understand it. But Lemoff went beyond his publications to explain NFPA codes. He regularly delivered seminars across the United States and to other parts of the world. Lemoff even learned Spanish, giving him the ability to converse on NFPA codes and standards with those in other nations. Today, Lemoff offers his services on the gas codes as a consultant, extending his service to the propane industry across more than 30 years.